Sultan of Sokoto and President General, Nigerian Supreme Council of Islamic Affairs, Alhaji Mohammed Saad Abubakar III, has recently breaks his silence and sends message to all Muslims, Fulani herdsmen and bandits. According to the monarch, he said that not all Fulani herdsmen are bandits and Boko Haram insurgents. He made this known when he visited the headquarters of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria in Abuja on Wednesday, February 24th, 2021. While speaking to the press, he said that Nigerians should stop profiling a particular ethnic group, adding that the insecurity in the country should not be restricted to the Fulani group. The Sultan further clarified that bandits live among Nigerians but does not make Islam or Muslim a terrorist group. He also advised all Muslims to behave according to the Holy Quran and Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad. Of course, he said, we have some bandits amongst us, but it does not make Islam or Muslims terrorists. I am a proud Fulani, but I am not a criminal, bandit or terrorist. I just do my best to the best of my ability, said the monarch in his speech. Well, these are the things they've been talking about all this while. It makes no meaning. But people who are complaining now, all over the place, they are the ones, they are saying, yes, all Fulanis are not criminal, all Fulanis are not bandits. But the problem you guys are having is that, why is it that the ones that are dead, they are committing this crime, they are not being arrested, they are not being prosecuted, they are not being brought to book. And the worst part of it is that, if you don't know, in every community they are committing crimes, but not all Fulanis, but in every community the Fulanis, they commit crime here, they do the same thing across board. So what are you trying to tell us? The narrative you guys are bringing is not going to be like that. It's not going to work for people. In as much you are not going to be standing firm and say the right thing. Tell the government, since you are a prominent man, tell the government to do the needful and arrest the situation. And what are you guys doing now? You are protecting them, you are pampering them, you are not justifying them. So what are you telling us? You are not saying anything. It still remains the fact that those who are having problem in Oyo State, in those communities in Oyo State, those who are having problems, the farmers that are having problems there, the people who are terrorizing them are Fulani herdsmen. The ones in Ogun State are the same people. The one in Ondo, as we speak, they are the same people. In Ekiti, the same people. The same people, everybody saying the same thing. So what are you trying to tell us? Instead of you to talk to your people so that they will not continue to dent your image, because the image has been dented. There's nothing you are going to do about it. So now that from the World Index, how are they being categorized? I'm asking the Sultan of Sokoto, how are they being categorized? They say they are the 4th most dangerous terrorist group. That is what they said. So why didn't you come out and say, oh, not all this or whatever? And meanwhile, every community having the same experience with the same Fulani herdsmen, and you are saying they should not call their names. So they should not say it is Fulani herdsmen that are doing all of this things until you tell yourself the truth and tell your people to do the needful. That is when your image will not be, will not continue to be dented. That is it. Try to make excuse. You can imagine the Sheikh Gumi. You just needed to hear what the man was saying. Very unfortunate incident or statement from him. Well, Islam is not terrorist, but terrorists are in Islam. We live among them at the mercy of God. They terrorize those of us who are not Muslim in various ways, whereby making life unbearable here in the north. What then differentiates that from being terror? Sometimes killing people silently and the cover up became the form 95% or more in a given areas. Yes, absolutely correct. Sometimes to keep quiet is considered wiser than talking. Well, all of them are terrorists, period. All Muslims are not terrorists, but all terrorists are Muslims. That's another thing. All Muslims are not terrorists. Fact, but all terrorists are Muslims. Someone say you are absolutely correct. Well described. It is well described. Tell your brothers to stop the killing of innocent souls. The few ones that are committing these atrocities, giving the larger part of you bad name. And the worst part of it, and you are still owning them. You are still not condemning them. and you are still making excuses for them. So what are we talking about? You are not committing it, but you are making excuses for them. So it's invariably, if we look at it from the other angle, you are all the same. Call a spade a spade, call a spade a spade, and let things be done in an appropriate manner. This idea of trying to be to defend your people, you are defending them at your own peril. You are defending them. Does that make sense? Tell them to stop all of these things. The few ones, they are so mighty than the majority of you. And the worst part of it, you are even condoning them. You are still encouraging them. I expected he will tell all these criminals and terrorists to stay away from criminal and terrorist acts. Rather, is protecting the narrative or the native image the public perceiving them and should not be perceived so. That is the best thing. Tell them you condemn it and tell them to be well behaved. All this trying to support them or you are trying to pamper them, it's not going to help you. It's damaging your image the more. Sultan, please tell your brothers to stop tormenting other tribes. They are not the only tribe in the country. Are you people not ashamed that the whole world sees Fulani as a threat to humanity? We know that not all Fulanis are criminals, but majority carry the vote. Advise your brothers to be peaceful. That is the essence of being their leader. Abana. What's a Habamana? Yes, now. I don't know why they are just trying to paint what is not. Anybody that we see white and call it black is an evil person. My humble opinion. Take it or you leave it. Baba, it is true that insecurity is a national problem, but the Fulani Muslims are making Nigeria to be more insecure than any other group in Nigeria. Yes, they are the one making. Yes, we have criminals all over the place, but they are contributing. They are so deadly now in the country, and that's why everybody is pointing fingers at them. Islam is not terrorist, but all terrorists are in Muslims. This can be controlled or stopped by their spiritual leaders. The causes of most war in the world today are religion and politics. Please let us be mature enough to understand the truth. I bow to say that not all Fulani are terrorists. Many of them are law-abiding. How can Fulani man come to the south to kidnap with the southern aiding him? I bow that there are some southern conniving with them. Ransom is being paid. The question is who comes to collect the dissing. That is not the issue. All of those people who are involved, whether they are from anywhere, whether it is an American person, whosoever that is involved, that is where the problem lies. That is where the problem lies. They are not being arrested. So what are you telling us? Whosoever that is involved, whether they are whatever, any tribe, anybody, we should stop all these things. Get them arrested. That is where this thing is gaining ground on a daily basis, gaining ground. Get them arrested. All these excuses, there's some people are aiding them. All of them, pack them all of them together, arrest them all of them together. But you are saying that, who are the people doing all these things in the north? Is it Yoruba people? Is it not the same people but what are they doing? They are pampering them, they are paying them, defending them. And you are telling us that that is not how people should put it. In as much they are still defending them and paying them. So what does that tell you?